Crystal, and I live with my husband Alex and our cat Riley. Despite living with lupus, I try to enjoy life to its fullest. So come share in life's big and little moments with me. In my shoes.
Hey guys, so I am here with an apartment tour. I've been wanting to do this for a while. I did do one quite a few years ago, but things have changed a lot, so I thought I would do an updated tour. And right on cue, when I get the camera out, you've been sleeping all morning and nice and quiet. As soon as I get the camera out, you're here. All right, say what you gotta say. Say what you gotta say. Get it out of your system. Okay, well, I'm just gonna try to go through it even if he's meowing, but basically this is our driveway right here. And so we live in the basement, but what I like about this basement apartment is that it's not like your typical basement where you have to go down a bunch of stairs to get into the basement. Our door is literally, I'll show you, it's right at the end of the driveway. So we just come into the driveway and we open the door, and there's just one little step down and we're in. So we have like the whatchamacallit, the screen door, and then we have this door, which these two doors, they were put in brand new when we moved in because the old door was horrible. We went to Home Depot and we got this little blind. For the longest time, for many years when we lived here, we had no window covering, and it used to creep me out at night that people could see in and things like that. So we were at Alex's dad's one day and we saw that he had these really cool blinds that you just pull down and push up. And so we went and got one for the door. I think we got it last year or this year. It was either this year or last year, but I really like it. So, but in the daytime we do open it just so we can get some sort of natural light in here. So then you come in, and when we moved in, we painted this wall. It was my idea because it was a dark brown. It was actually this color brown here. So the whole entrance was that brown, and it just made it look very dark, and I didn't like it. And so my whole thing is, when we moved in, the colors of all of the walls were really dark, and it made it look very dark in here. So I got lighter paint. We repainted. We actually got money knocked off of our rent to put towards paint since we decided to do it ourselves. This wall is like fake brick or whatever. So when you come in, we have this little mat that we put down. It's a little crooked actually. Let me fix that. It shifts. We really should put like something to hold it in place. I think that would be good. But then it would be hard. Then we wouldn't be able to like take it up and wash it, which we just did recently. Sorry guys. Okay, so then we have these two shoe mats, which have our shoes. Now I tend to put our shoes away, like, so in the winter, I'll probably put away the Crocs and stuff, and we'll just have our boots out. I usually still keep a pair of running shoes just in case there's absolutely no snow. Like right now, I would wear shoes. And then we have this other shoe rack here from IKEA. And it kind of just holds, like, for now it has like our winter stuff, like mittens and hats, which actually I've been thinking of getting just like a little basket to set on there to put our hats and mitts in. It would look a lot nicer. It's a good idea. I think I should do that. Maybe today at the dollar store I'll grab that. But basically the reason that we have so many shoe things is not because I have a lot of shoes. I am not a shoe person. I have one pair of running shoes. I have one pair of boots. I have 2 pairs of Crocs for the summer, and I think like one pair of dress shoes, and that's it. And most of those we store in these little IKEA shoebox things in our closet. But this is just, you know, in case I have friends over, guests, so we have extra space for everyone to put their shoes. Up here we put these hooks so that we can hang up our coats and stuff. And again, it's time for us to put away some of the lighter jackets that we won't be wearing in the winter, because once I do that, then it'll give room for our guests to put coats there. But we also have an extra coat rack over here, which holds my hospital bag. This is a bag I put together because I learned the hard way. The first time that I ever had to go to the emergency room and they ended up admitting me, I had nothing. I had no toothbrush, I had no change of clothes, I had no change of underwear, I had no soap, nothing, and it was so yucky. So ever since then, I put together this bag that is always here in case I end up having to be admitted into the hospital, because we never know when. And then I have my backpack, which sometimes I use for work. I also have this adorable little monkey that I got in Collingwood, just hanging up here. He's hanging there. And I put my lunch bag up there when I'm not using it. So yeah, but we can hang like coats up on these top hooks and stuff like that. Over here is the laundry room, and we share this laundry room with the people upstairs. It's a little dark. It's not the nicest little space. It's kind of dirty and stuff, and yeah, we leave our soaps and stuff up there, and like they have their stuff all over here, which okay, usually they tend to leave their laundry in here for like days on end. It's kind of annoying. Anyway, so that's the laundry room right there. Then we have this crawl space, and it's just basically storage. We store our Christmas decorations, our luggage, my off-season reborn clothing. I also store my items that I use when I have a booth set up at a doll show, which I haven't done in ages. And I don't know if I ever will be able to do another show, because I just never have the time to build up enough stock to actually make up a booth. So I'm really seriously thinking about getting rid of all of my display stuff, because it's been sitting there for years and not being used. We keep our laundry basket in there, my strollers, gift wrapping stuff. Our off-season coats go in these little garment bags hung up in here just to keep them free of dust and stuff. So just basically storage. And like I said, and then beside our thing here, we have this picture of Alex and I. This was one of our engagement photos that Alex's cousin Natasha took for us. She is an amazing photographer. And then beside that, we have this shelf that has some model cars that Alex had, and I'm not sure the story behind them. I don't know if he built them with his dad or if they were just bought. I'm not 100% sure. Above that, I have this collage frame I put together of my mom and I when we went to the Down East Doll Show and the Myrtle Beach Safari. That was summer 2013. Best trip ever. We had so much fun, and it was the first trip that my mother and I ever got to take together, so it was amazing. Beside that, we have this poster that Alex brought when we moved in. And then I put up this little collage that I made on the computer of these beautiful drawings of Jesus with children. And this is the cross from my first communion. And there's our smoke alarm. And then this is where I decided to hang my shadow box that has my award. And then it's got pictures, like the professional photo that they took of me after I won. And then this is a picture that I had taken of my winning baby. And then below there, Riley has his little bed. And then this is another storage room. Basically, we keep things like it's kind of dark because the light bulbs are burning out. We got to get new ones, but so we have lots of toilet paper and paper towels and laundry detergent, cleaning supplies, soap, shampoo, dish soap, Kleenex. Down here, I know it's hard to see. The lighting is crap. These are our Halloween decorations in there, and these are my children's books. And then there's a bin at the bottom that has a bunch of activity stuff, like for when I'm working with the kids, when I'm nannying. And then we have, again, it's hard to see, but we have this little cupboard here. On top of it is our toolbox and stuff. And so, like, inside we have things like Ziploc bags, saran wrap, more body soap, toothpaste, Kleenex, paper towels. Riley's food is in there. His kitty litter stuff is in there. Body washes, heating pads, some of our vacuum attachments that I know you can't even see, so it's not even gonna bother. But yeah, and then there's more stuff down there to do with activities that I do with kids. So that's the storage room here. And oh my god, there is a spider on the wall. Okay, I don't know, guys. I must have a sixth sense about spiders, because for some reason I thought I was going to find one in the process of making this video, and lo and behold, there is one. Oh my god. I am like a huge... I don't like insects in general, but spiders and centipedes are the worst for me. Okay, I'm gonna get it in 1 second because I can't. Okay, anyways, so getting back to the entrance. So like I said, just to kind of give you an overview, there's that. You come over onto this side, and below the rack there is Grace, which I showed you before, and my workspace. And we have the bookshelves that has, you know, our supplies. And this shelf has like pretty much all of Alex's books. There's a few of my books down there, but that's pretty much it. And then, like I said, I have this little shelf in the corner here, which has Chloe and monkeys. This is a picture of my cousin Brittany, who passed away from cystic fibrosis when she was 16. And in the picture, she's wearing her famous players work outfit, and my aunt and uncle gave me one of her hats that she used to wear to work, so I keep that there. More monkeys there. And before I continue, I have to get rid of this spider because it's freaking me out. Okay, spider situation under control. My way of getting rid of spiders: smush them in a Kleenex and flush them down the toilet. Okay. So yeah, so like I said, so from the hallway coming over here now, this is our bathroom. I look a mess. I have to fix my hair. So we have this little sink here with little cupboard. Just has like my blow dryer and stuff underneath. And we have like this little cat medicine cabinet. We put up this little towel rack. And we also, got this shelving unit to put above our toilet, just so that we could keep more of our things. Over here we have the bigger towel rack, and then this is our shower curtain. And this is the shower right here. Got a little storage unit there for stuff. And I always keep a towel here. We just put it on the floor to keep the floor dry. And yeah, so that's our bathroom. Nothing too exciting. And then, excuse the bags. You're going to see random bags around, and that's because some of them are Christmas gifts that I have no room to put in the closet for now. Some are things I have to return to the store, things like that. So they're usually not there. But so then you come out of the bathroom, and this is our living room. I'll just do a quick overview here. It's our living room. So we have a little end table here. Has a little photo box thing that I made. This is like a candle holder. It's supposed to be like a winter Christmassy candle holder, but I keep it out year round because I just like it. It looks pretty. This is a picture from our wedding. This is me and Alex with his stepmom and his dad. We have these little coasters here, one of my mini babies. This is our TV stand and our TV, and yeah, and we just have the Xbox, Boxy, Wii, and these are like burned DVDs, like home movies and stuff. Then of course these guys are here. We have, this is a painting that Alex brought when we moved in. And then I have these shelves that I put up. So this is my niece and my nephew. That's Morgan and Talon. This is Talon when he was a lot younger. He's turning 4 this year. This is one of Alex's things. Here's a little monkey thing that I made. This is a little ornament that my mom bought me when I was about 14 after I had my first jaw surgery. Well, my only jaw surgery, but we might have to redo it later. Anne of Green Gables. She's a porcelain doll. I painted this little monkey. This is a picture of Alex and I on our honeymoon in Paris at the Arc de Triomphe. Have this little fairy. She's way at the top, and I call her like the keeper of our place or something like that. I don't know. And then this is this was an anniversary gift from Alex's dad for our first wedding anniversary. And this is us on our wedding. And just some little gifts we got and stuff. I bought this for Alex when we were dating. And then over here beside the couch, I have pictures of my cousin Brittany. These were taken just a few months before, well, like just a couple weeks before she took a turn for the worse. This was like, I don't know, it was so close to when she got sick. And then a few months later is when she passed away. This is from our sand ceremony at our wedding. And that's my mom and I at our wedding. And this is a little dog that my mom bought me many, many years ago. These are my tributes to my old cats. So this was Boots. This is the shadow box I made. It has some of her favorite toys. Like she liked playing with nail files and straws. It has a lock of her fur, her paw print, and clay. And this used to be like a big long worm made out of pom-poms, but she ripped it apart and just liked the 2 pom-poms. And so this is her urn here, painted to look like her. Her ashes are in there. This is her brother's sneaker, who passed away a little over a year after her. And his is the same. It's got some of his favorite toys like a bottle cap, a Kinder Egg, this little cat toy that we had bought him, a lock of his fur, and his paw print. And each one has a poem in it. And there's his urn painted to look like him. And then we have our couch, which is secondhand. It's a hand-me-down from his mom. We got the couch and the love seat. We bought these cushions, but they're getting really flat. We need to get some new ones. And then we have this little TV stand that has a picture of my sister, my brother-in-law, and my niece Morgan. This was before Talon was born. These are some battery-operated candles they gave us. Candy dish, Kleenex. And then this is our coffee table. This is a picture of me right after Talon was born, actually. I was when I saw him for the first time. So that's me with Talon and Morgan's little dolly. I didn't make her. It's just a doll from the store. Our TV remote thing. More coasters. this Pocahontas ornament that my mom bought me when I was like 12 or 13. We have this. This is something that my friend Amanda made me many, many years ago. We used to go to Bo Peep restaurant for karaoke almost every weekend. And I would sing there, and so she made me this little thing, Bo Peep karaoke. I thought it was pretty funny. There's Talon in a monkey frame. So then when you leave the living room, come over here is our kitchen. We have dishwasher, and I have this that I recently bought. It helps sort out our papers. So generally on top it's like anything to do with my appointments. This one's for coupons that need to be put away, and also for the weekly flyers. And then this one is for anything that needs to be filed, like any kind of tax papers or anything like that, receipts, warranties. So once it gets full, then I go and put it in our file folders that are in a safe. And this is our fridge, and we have a lot of stuff in our fridge. On this side, there's a magnet from Paris when we went, my sponsor children, magnet from Myrtle Beach when I went with my mom, and then of course this is about the doll show coming up next year. This is a little mini canvas that I made at a lupus support group craft night. This is my cousin Miranda. She lives in Newfoundland. And then these are pictures of my friends. This was the first time I ever met up with doll friends, and we all had Baby Think It Over dolls, and that was back in 2007. We went to the Mall of America in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and we had such an awesome time. It was the best trip ever. And this was us here. We went to the Rainforest Cafe and took all of our babies with us and got our picture taken. The rest are from my wedding. This is Alex and I with our wedding party. This is my friend Jen, Denise, and Jen was my bridesmaid. Denise was my maid of honor. Brandon was Alex's best man, and Billy was the groomsman, and my cousin Miranda was the flower girl. And then this is my mentor. Her name is Isabel, but we all call her Mrs. Smith. And we have been close since I met her when I was in grade 7. She has just been a huge, I don't know, like a grandmother to me, and she's just inspirational, and she's my mentor, and that's her husband, and they came to our wedding. This is Alex's mom and his sister Tatiana. And this is my mom and my grandma, both wonderful ladies in my life. Over here, I have lots of magnets and quotes, religious quotes, and lots of monkey magnets. These are all of the 4-leaf clovers that I have found since my cousin passed away, and most of the time we find them at her grave every year, so it's kind of been our thing. My grandmother gave me this. She found it at a craft sale. It's an angel made out of J cloth, and so she gave that to me last Christmas. It's cute. Got this monkey, and lots of quotes about God and stuff. I bought Alex this as a souvenir when I went to Minnesota, because back then we didn't live together, but it's so funny we have it here now. And then we have some Rainbow Bright magnets and stuff over here. And then we have microwave and lots of cupboards. That's another thing I like about this place, is all of the cupboards in the kitchen. It's awesome. And then over here we have the island, which has more cupboard space there. And then we just bought these bar stools or bar chair type things to eat at. So it's like that, and there's like this light above it. Then come over here, and this is kind of like a storage corner, so to say. We have our TV tables, which we did have where the dishwasher is, but then when we got the dishwasher, we had no choice but to put them here. We keep our Rock Band stuff back there. I also keep some of my scrapbooking stuff that I always take to crop with me, so I just have it handy. And then these are all CDs and DVDs. And then up top we have Buddy Christ. I just thought it was the cutest thing, and to me that's how I'd like to picture Jesus, is like being like a totally cool friend. Then we got Duff, that's Alex's souvenir from Niagara Falls. Gizmo, and then some cruise ship thing over there. I think it's a souvenir from a cruise Alex went on. And then over here we have our humidifier set up right now here, but usually it's not there. Usually it's just this white bookcase. So down here I have like recipe books and books to do with activities for kids, like anything to do with like work related stuff. I have cards and like stamps and stationery and photo albums. These are all like my scrapbooks and stuff. More CDs, my docking station for my iPod. This is my wedding bouquet preserved in here. It was artificial flowers and I just couldn't bear to part with it. I thought it was beautiful, so I put it in this box with Alex's boutonniere and my tiara. This is an assortment of dried flowers, and they were all from flowers that Alex had given me over the years. I started to run out of room in the vase, so I stopped doing it, but so most of these I think are from when we were dating before we were married. Then I have a whole bunch of monkeys here with Brittany's picture, just kind of like a little memorial thing. And then I have more monkeys up top with my Ashton Drake. And then lastly is our office, and we have our paper shredder, we have little waste bin, recycle bin, and then like I said, some reborning stuff, some like reborn clothes and stuff there. Our fan, and if you are offended by the middle finger, I apologize for that. But it's a funny story actually. Alex and I celebrated our 1-year dating anniversary in Cuba. And there was this guy selling these wooden carvings, and he had a whole bunch of these, and Alex and I just thought it was the most hilarious thing. We're like, what in the world? Like, who makes something like that? And Alex just thought it was so funny. He's like, I just have to get it as a souvenir, because he's like, it's just so different. And so that is on his desk, and since he puts up with my collection of things, I don't say anything about it, but there it is. So I tried to avoid showing it in videos, but sometimes it sneaks in there. Sometimes I forget it's there, and you'll see it behind me. So I apologize, but it's actually just like a really like funny joke between us, and a funny, you know, it's a nice way, well, not a nice way, but like a funny way to remember our first anniversary in Cuba. It was so funny. Anyways, and he also has this lovely poster, which I can't stand, The Dark Knight, and it is creepy, but it is what it is. This is his side. He can do whatever he wants. He's got the Lord of the Rings map. This is his desk. His desk is, he cleaned his desk recently because it's looking pretty good. So yeah, and then these are some posters I got him last Christmas, which we finally just got around to framing and getting up. This is his computer, guys. Look how big that thing is. He built it himself. And I almost died when he came home with this casing. But again, I'm like, you know what? Like, I have dolls everywhere. So if he wants a huge honking computer, go for it. So yeah, so this is his little space here. And then, like I said, we have all this stuff that I showed you guys before. Our windows there. All of this stuff was pretty much shown. The other thing, my desk. I recently bought this new chair, and it's so much better than the one I had before. And Riley's litter box is beside my desk. It's kind of gross, I know, but there's really nowhere else for us to put it because I'm obviously not going to put it in the kitchen or the bedroom. And there's no room in the bathroom, really. I don't want to, like, be tripping over a kitty litter. So it's kind of like the only place we can put it. Right, Riley? Okay. And so, yeah, and then over here is a collage that I had made for Brittany's funeral, and I got to keep it, so I framed that. It's just basically her life from the time she was born until, well, this was the last picture I have of her. Whoops. And then, so yeah, I got my printer, some like empty cases and stuff. And then this monkey back here is a monkey that I bought Brittany when she was in the hospital for the last time. And so my aunt and uncle let me keep that. Then I have my autographed Backstreet Boy poster from the day that I met them, which was last summer, 2013. Best summer of my life. Oh my God. And this is my Sarah McLachlan poster. I bought this when I saw her in concert, and it was a total surprise to me. My mom, actually, this is when I still lived with my mom. My mom snuck the poster out because I hadn't put it up yet because I didn't know where I was going to put it. My mom was sneaky. She snuck it out of my room without me knowing, gave it to my uncle, who had it professionally mounted and sealed on this board so that I could hang it up. And it was for my birthday. And it was a total shock, or for Christmas, I think. It was a total shock. I was totally surprised. I didn't even realize it was gone. And then, like I said, then over here, there's like a closet, and that's where I keep like craft supplies and reboarding supplies and stuff. And then I have this shelf. I have this Avril Lavigne poster, and I forgot, yeah, here's our bedroom, which is right next to it. So our bedroom's here, and it just basically looks like this. Da, 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 da. There's that window there. And this is our bedspread and fancy pillows that we usually put on when company's coming over, but when it's just us, we just leave the beds like that. And then we have a little closet here for our clothes. This dresser, the top part opens like that, and we just keep like towels and bedding in there. And then the other two drawers are pajamas, and the bottom drawer is like the baby's themed clothes, like I mentioned, Christmas and stuff. And we have our end tables that have like whatever in it. And that, and we have our hampers and file stuff, and then in the closet we have safes, fireproof safes, so that all of our papers and documents are kept safe. And yeah, so that is it, guys. That is my apartment tour. Oh yes, in the bedroom too, I have this drawing of some fairies that my mom had given me. And I have this Father's Love letter. It's basically like showing quotes from different parts of the Bible that make up a letter from God. And then also below our window, there's another picture from our wedding. So yeah, like I said, that's it. That is our apartment. You can kind of get the general overview here. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed seeing our little apartment. Definitely the colors that I chose to paint the walls brightened up the place a lot, and then just recently getting these daylight lamps helped a lot. It's definitely a lot brighter in here now, which I like. So yeah, so that's our apartment. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next video. But anyways, yeah, I just had to show you the reindeer. So cute. Hello, reindeer. So which one are you? Donner, Blitzen, Comet Cupid? You're definitely not Rudolph, because you don't have a shiny nose. Look at those antlers. so cute. Oh my god, those are huge. Yeah. Hello. Hello, Mr. Reindeer.